Skills.
Rest in peace.
What's good, everybody? What's good, Team Hopkick? And of course, what's good, Notification Squad? It is your boy B Monkey coming back. Yes, I'm actually coming back with it. When was the last time I did this shit? Maybe a year ago, maybe a couple of months. I don't fucking know, man. Welcome back to Monkey Chill Commentary. Now, in case you guys don't know, this is the show where I just sit back, relax, and just say what is on my mind. Some of you guys might agree, some of you guys might disagree, but honestly, I really don't give a shit. So here we go. Now, I don't know what is on people's mind when Eddie got leaked in Tekken 7. Oh, I swear, everyone on the internet in the Tekken community, of course, let me just clarify this. I saw a lot of people that were being like, hell fucking yes, Capos are coming back. And you know what? I agree. I was actually being like that myself. But then I saw all the haters. Everybody being like, oh, fuck that shit. Why you gotta be in the game? Why you gotta be in the game, man? Fuck Capos, man. I hate playing against these motherfuckers online. I hate that fucking back four shit. I hate these goddamn mix-ups and combos. Yada, 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 and all the fucking bullshit. I'ma keep it real. I'ma keep it honest with you guys, okay? You already know me. I always keep it honest and I just say what is on my mind. You guys need to shut the fuck up. And before you guys take off your belt to start whooping my ass with it, let me just explain myself. If there's one thing I've noticed in any video game, it's always people will never ever see your point of view in anything you say. You cannot avoid it, okay? It doesn't even have to be in the fighting game community. There's always gonna be that one little motherfucker that's gonna complain about a certain character in any game. Look at me, I'm playing Overwatch right now. I can complain about Tracer any fucking day, man. But also at the same time, I just gotta realize she's gonna be in the game no matter what, man. And then of course you have the people that's gonna come back to play a game after the 15th time they've been salty about it, and they're being like, yeah man, this is my time to shine right now. And then they get fucked up by some random shit by a random ass character, and suddenly they're being like, man, fuck this fucking game, man, this game is broken as fuck. And we all know you don't give a shit about the game in the first place, complaining about one certain character in a fighting game, but they never take the time off to really learn about the character, so they don't know how to deal with those problems every time they run into that certain character. I remember I was on Twitter like a year ago, and I saw somebody has been like tagging me in a random ass post with some random Tekken player that was being like, man, fuck Capos, man, I hate them all day long, they're always doing stupid shit, I don't know the frame data, I don't know anything about them, man, this is just random bullshit. I hope Halada's not gonna bring them to Tekken 7. And I was just sitting there being like, bruh, did you just say you don't know the frame data? Did you just say you don't know shit about the Capos? You know what? That might be the fucking reason. For those people that don't give a shit about the Tekken story, you guys probably don't know that Eddie Gordo, he used to work for Jin Kazama when Jin Kazama had the Mishima Saibatsu. I think he still got the Mishima Saibatsu though, but there's one important thing that happened when he was working under Jin Kazama. He only agreed to work under Jin Kazama if Jin Kazama was gonna take care of his grandpa, well not his grandpa, but Christy Montero's grandpa, which is Eddie Gordo's master for those people that don't know. And of course Jin Kazama, he didn't keep his promise. I don't know what the fuck it was. Maybe it was some medication or some random ass shit he needed. And since he didn't get that, he died. Rest in peace. And of course, Eddie Gordo is being mad as fuck because Jin Kazama didn't keep his promise, so you can already know that he's coming for that ass. That is one of the main reasons why Eddie Gordo is gonna be in Tekken 7, because he is coming for Jin Kazama. He wants that revenge, okay? That makes Eddie Gordo a major character in the story. It's not like Bandai Namco is gonna make a random ass scene where Eddie Gordo being mad as fuck and be like, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker, and then the next game they're gonna develop, he ain't gonna be there. I mean, what the fuck? My focus has always been around the game, and competitive side has always been the second thing. Let me talk about the competitive side of Tekken. Now, I know a lot of people playing online or playing offline, they always complain about the Capos. You know what, let me tell you guys something. I can complain about the Capos too, in some way. It's okay to complain about something having the intention of actually doing something to deal with the problem. But if you're just gonna sit there and talk mad shit about something you don't like in a video game, but you don't even take your time to deal with the problem, I'm sorry to say it to you, bro, but you need to shut the fuck up. If there's one thing I've seen develop in any community, I'm not talking about the fighting game community, I'm talking about any video game community, is people always find something to complain about. Oh, this character just got buffed. Oh yeah, I fucking hate that character now. Oh, this character got nerfed. Man, that's bullshit. And I can guarantee you they will never ever complain about something in a video game if there's something good happening to their own character. Now, the best comparison I can come up with when I try to learn a character that I hated so much is from the Jackson 5 movie called The American Dream. There was this scene where Joe Jackson, he had a pile of bricks that needed to be moved, and all the kids outside were just having fun and like, I don't know what they were doing, man. They were just having fun, you know, they were playing around and all that shit. And the Jackson brothers wanted to join in, of course. But then Joe Jackson was being like, no, fuck that, bitch, you gotta learn today. And when I was learning that Tekken character, it was just like in that movie, man. I remember the very first time I went to UK, the very first time, I was so young. I was going to my very first Tekken tournament called Warriors Return 3 at Manchester. And like, I don't know, I think it was like a week after I went to another tournament called London Anime Con 2014. I swear to God, man, there were so many cosplayers. I mean, I was cosplaying myself, and there was this fine ass Nami cosplay, you know, from One Piece. And I swear to God, man, she was so fake as fuck. I'm sorry, man. Hold up. That's for another video, man. That's for another video. Let me cut right to the case. I remember I was chilling at Spaghetti Rip's house. Shout out to Spaghetti Rip. Some of you guys know him properly, hopefully. So I remember Spaghetti Rip, me, everybody. We were just chilling at Spaghetti Rip's house and all that stuff. And we were playing offline. I was playing against my boy Spaghetti Rip. And he was playing that annoying ass character. And I think we went like first to 50 or some random ass shit. Like a high number. I can't remember what number it was, man. But it was high as fuck. And I just remember, man, Spaghetti Rip was whooping my ass. He was wiping the floor with me. And I remember, like, I think it was like 9-0 to him. I mean, he was just, like I said, he was wiping the floor with me with that character that I used to hate with a passion. And I remember I was being like, nah, you know what, fuck this ain't fun, man. I'm just getting my fucking ass molded, man. I'm getting washed. So I remember I was telling Spaghetti Rip, man, come on, bro. I'm not learning anything, man. I'm not learning shit, man. Let me just jump on my account and let me play some online or some shit. And I remember Spaghetti Rip was being like, no, fuck that, bro. You gotta learn today. And I don't know, man. I think we went like a couple of games more. I think it was like the 29th win for him, and I still had like 0 wins. And then finally, I don't know what happened. Something magically happened. I started to figure out, oh, you know what? That move is a fucking high. Oh, wait a second. That move is a low. What? You gotta be shitting me. Is that -12? Yo, I can play King and Armor King, and I can just do back 1-2 because that's 12 frames, so that's the 12 frame punish, all that stuff. And guess what happened? I just got one match. One match. He still won 30 games though. He won them 30 games, but I got one. I got one. Now we're in 2017, and now that I'm older, I get it. The master has failed more times than the beginner has ever tried. Now let me keep it real for you guys. I might not have the highest rank in this room. I might not be the best Tekken player in this room. I might not be the smartest Tekken player in this room. But I definitely know one thing for sure. You won't outwork me. Having talent in fighting games is cool, but if your mental toughness ain't on point and you can't take a beating here and there, you got a slim chance in the competitive world. And my dad used to remind me, if there's something in this world that I truly love, I should always try to become a stronger version of the one I was last week. And I truly hate to drop people in a stereotype box, but most of the time when people are complaining about a fighting game character, it's because they can't beat them. And before you get your panties all in a bunch, I'm not saying everybody can't beat Cabos. One other thing I'm trying to get at here is, it's okay to complain about a character if it has something to do with the story or whatever the character is doing in the video game. Cool, that's fine. But if it is only something to do with a random stupid move that you don't like and you don't know what to do with it, man, bitch, you better shut up and look up some frame data.